with an idea, and he wants to light it for you. He'll help make you smart and listen to your feelings too. He's your teach. He's our teach.
Have a seat. Prepare yourselves. Settle down. Quiet down. Simmer it up. Get a wrench. Tighten it up. Take them out. Wash them up. Bring them back in. Well, let's get started. We're going to talk about the assignment that was given last week to read the first 2 chapters of To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird is about 2 people that are obsessed with destroying mockingbirds. Starts out with one person who sees a mockingbird, got some wings here and some legs. In the opening scene, we see this person look at a mockingbird and say, I can't stand these things. Okay? Why do you think the first character doesn't like a mockingbird? Yes?
Because they mock people and people don't want to be mocked. I'd want to talk to a bird, but if it was like actively making fun of me, I'd be like, shut up.
As always, the correct answer. Mockingbirds are annoying, and they're going to make fun of people no matter what. Okay? So in the first chapter, we learn that A, a person runs into a mockingbird, they do not like it because it's mocking. B, a second person comes into the story and is like, I agree with you. So that reinforces the first person statement, okay? That's what makes this classic book so important. It's about learning that other people are on your side in hatred. Now, the biggest form of hatred is death, right? How many of you have ever thought that would be horrible to die? By show of hands. So that's most of you. That's an important thing to remember, is that killing or to be killed is a terrible thing. And no more better exemplified is this than here. There is life, and then there is death. Then there's life, and then there's a little bit of death. Then there's life again. But then, just when you think things are alive, things die. Literature teaches us these important lessons. Don't be dead. Okay? Reconsider. So let's not read the rest of the book. We already know how it's going to end. Next book that we will talk about that you should be fully done with is Of Mice and Men. Now, an interesting fact to know, Of Mice and Men was originally entitled Of Mouse and Men. Does anybody know why it was later changed to Of Mice and Men? Yes?
I believe it was because of mouse and men, a mouse is one mouse, and men is more than one man. So I think it didn't make sense to have like one and then like more than one. So mice is plural for mouse, which would make it more than one mouse.
That's incredible. That's absolutely correct. So as we know, Lenny and George are going on a crazy adventure because Lenny keeps killing things, right? That crazy guy. What can't he not kill? Any questions about the story? Any concerns?
Should we really take into consideration the characterization of Lenny and like what a good person he was and like the underlying feelings towards like nature and like bunnies?
Okay, no. Lenny is a freak of nature that's created by a system of interstellar governments that decide to put together all the greatest, most strongest parts of the sapient community in order to have a super soldier designed to attack legions of people without incurring almost any damage. And this guy, George, is barely able to keep it together. He thinks he's manipulating him, but really Lenny is just taking out targets in order to allow for an invasion. Don't worry about all the details when it comes to reading books. You don't need to read all of this to understand it. Just looking at the cover, flipping to a couple random pages, and reading the back, and most importantly, learning who published it, is all you need to know about literature. It never was about reading. You can always judge a book by its cover. Damn it. That's it. Thank you.
He's a man with an idea, and he wants to light it for you. He'll help make you smart and listen to your fears.